Hey guys, Shido-san here, and today I thought I would make a follow-up video to the room tour about why I consider my room to be the best room in the dorm. So I've got like 5 main points. So number 1, I have no neighbours. I have no neighbour next to me on this side. There's supposed to be a girl, but she never showed up. And on this side, it's the end of the building, so I have no neighbour there. I also have none across the room, as I pointed out in my room tour video, which if you haven't seen, the link will be here. The wall that I'm along, there's all windows along the side, the other side, rather than dorms. So that is a big thumbs up, because a lot of people complain that they can hear their neighbours pooping at like 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, and I thankfully don't have that issue because I have none. So I think next semester, if I do get a neighbour, it's going to be a big shock to the system, because at the moment I don't have to worry about if my music is too loud, or if I'm talking too loud, or if I'm pooping too loud apparently. So that's probably the best thing about the room that I'm in, is that I have no neighbour. The second is that I'm down the end of the hall. So basically the dorm is shaped in like a big T, and I'm at one of the corners of the T. So down the end of the hall it's good because it's less noisy, there's less traffic obviously, and even less down my end because I have no neighbour. So you don't have people walking past your room to get to the kitchen or to the showers at like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, because apparently no one in this dorm sleeps normal hours. And another good thing about my exit, at least, is that I'm right next to the emergency exit. It is just outside my door, so if anything ever goes wrong, I can quickly escape the building. Another one is that I'm not near the kitchen. The kitchen, like I said earlier, no one in this dorm sleeps regular hours. So people are cooking their dinner at like 1 a.m, 2 a.m, and they're not quiet. You can hear the banging of the pots and pans and everything. Another reason is because obviously when people all eat in a group, it gets extremely noisy. So super glad I'm not near the kitchen. Number 4 is that there are no student rooms below me. So underneath my room is a guest room. I don't exactly know who stays in the guest rooms, because as students we're not allowed to have guests stay over, so it's obviously guests of either the university or the house parents, but like no one is in there. So you don't have to, like, I don't have to worry about if I'm banging around too much because no one's below me, and I obviously don't hear if anything's going on down below me because no students go down that end of the house. So that's another really good thing about my room. And number 5 is that I get really good sunlight in my room. As I mentioned in my last video, I showed how I have clear glass doors, as you can see behind me. A lot of rooms have frosted, and that blocks out a lot of the light. So especially on a day like today where it's actually raining and gloomy, my lighting is still pretty good, and if I was in a frosted room it would be dark. A downside to that though is obviously in summer when the sun sets later and rises earlier, it's really bright. Like at night sometimes, especially like on a full moon or something, my room is basically lit up. So that's, even though I have like pretty thick dark curtains, it still gets through. So that's probably the only downfall about not having frosted glass, but on the plus side, during the day it's a lot nicer and I can lay on my bed and look at the scenery, which is also nice because it's really peaceful out there. One bad thing about my room though is, for some reason, stink bugs are attracted to my veranda or balcony or whatever you call it in your country, and it is so frustrating. I can no longer open my glass door to let air through because when I do, even though there's a fly screen, I still let in stink bugs, and I just don't know how this is happening. I don't know how to get rid of them, so if any of you guys know how to get rid of them, like, please leave a comment below. It is extremely frustrating. When I hang up my washing outside to dry, I have to like violently shake them before bringing it in, and I still manage to bring in stink bugs. And the other rooms along this way get them as well, but it doesn't seem to be as bad as my room. And it's really annoying. I just want to let some fresh air into my room and I can't. So yeah, this is the 5 great things about my room and 1 negative thing that hopefully when stink bug season is over it won't matter so much. And I guess now that it's coming into winter, I probably won't be opening my glass door as frequently because it'll be too cold. So that's another good thing, I guess, that I won't have to deal with the stink bug problem for very long. But yeah, that's basically my room. The good things about where I am, like I said, it's going to be a real shock when I actually get a neighbour, but I'm sure I'll adjust. So like this movie if you want to see more movies like this, and remember that there is a part 3 coming about the rest of the tour of the dormitory. And if you haven't seen my room tour, again the link will be over this side this time. Make sure you click on it and remember to subscribe. Right, I'll see you guys in my next video.